All right, are we ready? I'm being too silly. Let's do it. Welcome, my Dungeons and Dragons fans. Welcome, my Viva La Dirt League fans. And dare I say, must I say, DJ360 fans?
I'm in a fountain.
Me. No, sorry, you. It's really about you. No, it's not. It's about me. Oh my gosh, it's like my stash is still here. It's not. All right, let's see. We are on one hell of a journey, and I can't stop thinking about Pearl. Like I've been thinking about Pearl all week. Last episodes, if you watch, I think we are on episode 50 and 51, and the shopkeeper was just selling these masks. Her name was Pearl. Reminded me of Frank, and now all week I've been worried about Pearl. I hope Pearl comes back. Pearl is all I can think about this entire week. Now let's see what we're getting into with episodes 52 and 53. Man, those last two episodes, awesome.
Guys, let's all go outside and continue our adventure.
Here's Lan. I'm gonna send in a mirror image of myself to distract her.
Well, you nick whatever you want.
Stolen 450
It was. It should be done
worth of stuff from
One of these,
a
one of these.
wilderness town.
Crazy Bob?
Yeah.
We've got a Crazy Bob. He went up fishing and... oh, speak the devil. You see coming in twitching.
I'll open a telepathic channel and go.
As soon as you do, you wish you hadn't. There is screaming in there.
Oh yeah. I can't remember
It's
what
weird
Pearl's
that-
shop was called. Oh my God, sketch. We got the captions as well.
What if I cast message into his head?
He can then respond in kind.
Okay, I cast message into his head and go, hey Bob.
So message is up to 25 words. The response you get is all 25 words at once. Make a perception check, see if you can pick out any of them.
11, I don't know what perception is off the heart.
I think it's
Yeah,
a million.
probably, most likely. Roughly.
11 million.
Was that the title? Hold on 1 second. Magic Carp was saying that the last episode was literally called, the title was 1,000 Facials.
That's how
11 plus a million, 11 million.
So 12.
That's
You
that
definitely
humor.
pick out the word revenge, storm, and then the words that he mentioned.
Okay. We're getting a bit.
No, sorry, I'm missing a crucial detail at the start, probably just drifted off. Who is the Bob guy? Where did he come from?
He's one of the fishermen that
Where'd he go?
came
Where'd
back.
he come from?
He's the last fisherman to have ever come back.
From the
Damn it! What is Bodger's middle name? God, I need to study more. These are gonna be. I'm gonna be able to answer these next week. I'm going to study up. I cannot believe I don't know Bodger's middle name. I know it's not Bartholomew. That's Bob's name. Bob's is what is Bob's again? Oh my God, I'm forgetting everything. Osiris is his middle name. Bartholomew Osiris Blade Song. Okay, I got that. Is it Blade Song? That's Blade Song. Nobody's helping me in chat. That's for Bob.
glacier.
He got fucking crazy because of
Okay,
it.
good. I got it.
Yeah,
I got that.
and
And he's the only one to have come back.
Also,
But I don't know Bodger's middle name. Who knows Bodger's middle name in here? If you're on YouTube, I want you to type it down right now because I don't even think Bodger's got a middle name that we know. Bodger's is Blodger? That is not his middle name. Is it Mary? Mary wouldn't lie to me. And it's a birthday today. Bodger Blodger?
Nobody else came back.
can't remember exactly what
course
Eurus
it
had
is.
said about the glacier.
He just said he was investigating
But what's
magical
his middle then?
disturbances up
And
there.
those
okay.
miners
It was
went to
something
investigate.
that
They
he
came back
wasn't-
and then they fisticuffed.
There was nothing.
There was something weird about the glacier that he was investigating. He told the miners about that and said, but we shouldn't,
So it was a
we
trick
shouldn't
question.
excavate it
It was a
until
trick
I've
question.
researched it more.
You see what you see? They try to pull a fast one on me, Mary and Maddie. You see what they try to do? Try to pull a fast one on me.
They went, yeah, we won't excavate it. He found out the next day
Sanders,
that they'd
you're
got
right.
off
Hold
early.
on, Sanders. I'm going to push the shame button. Yep, Sanders is right. Hold on one second.
Shame. Shame.
Oh, I missed you.
Shame.
I missed all of you. It is so nice to be here with you.
Left. They'd gone up to Rimming, excavated. They came back and was like, "Hey, we're going to tell you what we." And he welcomed them into his house, and that's when they attacked him.
Those notes I got from Yaris had nothing to do with the glacier.
They were all cipher texted, so it's hard to know what they'd have to do with. But if you want to spend any sort of downtime looking over them, you can try and work
maybe
out what they're
tonight
about.
as I go to sleep.
Yeah, spend a couple hours. So make intelligence investigation check.
19 plus something great.
Investigation?
Plus 2, yeah.
So 21.
I want to try a thing. Let's see.
Yeah, Nikki should
You
know.
work out
Nikki's
from
world's
that.
biggest fan.
One of them seems to be
Her little name.
one of them seems to be a forensics report, which is the least ciphered of them, and it reports
Victini
of
was
an
tricking
area. The area seems to be in a ciphertext that you're not sure exactly where it's referencing, but the area that was being under forensic investigation was showing significant signs of abjuration and conjuration magic. Another one that you grabbed is a smaller book, and it's heavily ciphered, but it seems to be a journal. You can work out a very rough ciphertext to try and decipher like the first couple of pages, and then it seems to like change its ciphertext every few pages, so that he's not using the same code each time.
Yep.
But the words
like-
you work out
it's like
allows you to realise that it's one of
crypto
Yaris's journals, and it is his own thoughts
Blockchain
on
magic.
suspicions of Leothil meeting with Kelethak after everybody else thought that Kelethak had disappeared. He says that he has reason to believe that that they met up after the date that everybody assumes the official date of Kelethak's disappearance was. The other one that you've got, with a 21, that wouldn't be enough to decipher it.
I want to try a thing with Al Bob. Can you? I want to see who wins paper scissors rock.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Just randomly. Just try. Hey Bob.
What?
I want to try a thing.
Okay. I don't like you
wants to
messing
pass-
with my fates, mate.
Wants to pass the time.
Alright.
Paper, scissors, rock.
How do we do this?
Paper, scissors, rock.
Yeah, paper scissors rock. You actually just do paper scissors rock.
I want to get a roll of a.
Yeah.
This is just like.
I want-
Listen, this entire week we've been watching Rowan vs. Ben on their sketch comedy series with the Epic NPC. Man, it's kind of interesting. I'm diving into this, and you see it actually being done in game. It's really fascinating to me that the dynamic flows through into the game.
Let's have a game of like hopscotch to see who wins.
Okay.
So how do we do that?
Make a dexterity check.
I love it.
Okay, you go.
I got net 20 and net 1.
That one.
21.
I try and I fall over on my face.
How important is it to you to win a hopscotch with him right now?
Not very.
So you try and you trip on the laces and fall on your face?
I'm bad at hopscotch, I guess. What are you doing, Roger?
He's making sure it doesn't turn the.
I had a theory and it's wrong.
Okay, so you're better at hopscotch than me.
Yep. Yep.
We done, or?
Bodger logic.
Okay. We played hopscotch.
I won the hopscotch.
Bodger logic.
Thank you. Good work.
Good job, bud.
Congrats.
I feel like there was something to do with chits.
But I don't like the fact that we're trying to force another one to happen when we don't know what's going on.
Well, better to happen in a controlled environment.
Maybe.
Well, maybe you do that and he just goes, you burst into 50 feet of flames.
You are dead forever.
Burn the
Dead,
building
and you
down.
killed everyone.
Victini says this is riveting gameplay.
Good night.
Yeah.
You come to consciousness the next morning. You find your pants.
Yeah.
What
Put my pants
do
on.
you guys want to do?
Just one more game of hopscotch.
The metagame, right, Magic Carp? It's the metagame.
One more game quick.
I mean,
Just one more quick game of hopscotch. Hey, Bob.
Morning.
Let's have another round of hopscotch.
Really?
Yep, I'll start.
Okay. 13.
3.
Plus, what, Dex?
Plus
Dex.
dexterity, plus 1, so 4.
Plus 3, so 16.
This seems like a good use of time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I mean the opposite.
Yeah, no, it's not a good use of time.
Yeah.
Does that mean I win?
Well, good job. You
Get
won.
the dragon
I'm invested.
mask
Yeah,
up top.
no, I kind of want to see who wins now.
I am so confused now. When did Grin get this dragon mask? Did I completely miss that or forget about that last episode? Is this just for the costume's sake, for the role play, or is this a mask from the mask shop? Did he buy it? Okay, he bought this mask. Okay, thank you. Trying to remember exactly what happened last weekend.
Well.
Okay, and I'm done.
What's the? Oh no, it has to be best of 3. So like, we can't.
And they stole masks, right? Yeah. And oh, that was so dastardly. And then poor Pearl. I'm still thinking about Pearl. Man, Pearl and Frank should be like this duo that come back and just like own it up. Like the Frank Pearl Frank combo.
Ended on a. One more time.
What's the opinion of the bar owner that we're playing hopscotch in the bar?
I love it, Maddie. Maddie's reminding us he's human who thinks he's a dragonborn and bought a dragonborn mask. Oh.
What enjoying the lively
To
nature
find
of
out the final winner.
You can't just leave it at 1-1. Like,
No.
there's got to be a winner.
We need resolution.
Come on.
Well, I guess we are 1-1.
There was
yeah,
so much
best of
thievery.
3.
There was so much thievery.
This is a good use of time.
It's a great use of time.
I'll start.
Your scotch, sir. For all the bubbles.
Hopscotch.
It's a
12 plus
personal
3,
dilemma
10.
that Grin
Bob
has.
wins. Bob wins.
This hopscotch competition right now.
That,
Oh, they're gonna gamble.
win.
They're gambling on it. I would do that. I would totally do that too. Yeah, I'd put my money probably on Bob. I feel like Bob.
Underdog story.
I am better at
Underdog story.
In that case, the anti-metagaming dragon comes bursting through and devours Bodger for trying to.
I haven't seen the dragon in forever.
You're gonna eat me.
I only saw the flyby before. This is great. This is awesome. Way to go, Rob. Way to go, man.
They're trying to game the system.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it flies off with a new.
I probably was meant to turn these, but I think Rob's just like, no, you.
Shall we? Sorry, innkeep. Who's Annie?
Annie?
Can you please send us towards the town hall?
Oh yeah,
Where's the
right,
mayor?
right down that way. One with the big thing on the top, and you can't miss it.
Looks like it's eating Victini.
Let's expedite this business.
Yes, you get to the
Right,
town
right,
hall, you
Sanders.
walk past
That's
the
exactly what I would
receptionist.
do
You don't talk to her.
Excuse me. What's your name?
Right,
What's your favourite fear? What's your favourite colour?
Sanders says, well, yeah, you got to gamble. Otherwise, you're just 4 grown men playing hopscotch.
You like to
Yeah,
eat?
we got to have
We'll find out later.
We'll
gotta
come
have an
back.
excuse to
Aneurysm and
hopscotch.
dice.
Oh my God! Everyone in the town, get in here now! We've got a mysterious aneurysm.
My favorite fear?
Let's investigate.
I do a medicine check
question.
to find out what she's saying.
I will kill you all.
They shouldn't have been a receptionist. They should have just been a mayor.
We meet the mayor.
Batty's
meet the
trying to
mayor.
break my brain right now.
The mayor introduces herself as Callie. She's a human woman, dark hair, middle-aged, quite athletic. She's got circular glasses on, quite an anxious kind of disposition.
What was her name?
Callie.
Kelly here.
Oh, hello. Come on in. Yeah, come on in. I'm the mayor. I'm Callie.
I mean, if I had to choose my favorite fear, and you know, this might sound a little bit too obscene for many people, but like if I had to say my favorite fear, which, you know, let's be honest, your favorite fear isn't really a thing because you're afraid of it. But let's just pretend that if you had a fear that were your favorite, that it would be like something you would have to imagine that it would be scary, but at the same time, you would have to also love it. So this is what I would say my favorite fear is, and I'm just brainstorming here. But I would say, like, I have a fear, like I have claustrophobic fears, right? Like help, I'm trapped in a small box. I hate movies about being buried alive. I hate small spaces. I'm a big dude. I'm like, I hate getting squeezed in. So my favorite fear is if I were smothered and in a very tight space with many beautiful women pushing their legs down on me and I was trapped, because I would be freaking out, but I'd be like, wow, this is probably the best way ever to go. So that, Maddie, would be my favorite fear. Just letting you know.
What can I do for you, Flower?
Hello, we are adventurers working on promoting Master Pedrick to the 10.5 towns.
Right, yeah,
and we want to help. What did you just say?
I said, right, you are, love. I've heard of him.
And we want to help with any issues we have in the town. We've heard some fishermen are going missing up near the glacier.
You've heard right, love.
We'd love to go and investigate that for you. I've also heard from the innkeeper that might be a reward.
We also heard there's some terrible gambling clubs around here. Could you point them out? Because I've heard that. If you know about them.
No, I don't.
There's some.
I just walk up to Bodger and I go,
some illegal gambling happening around here.
Bodger, sort it out, mate.
Don't hit him.
In fact, I telepath into Bodger and I go, Bodger, let it go.
Is there anything that we no?
He does not bust at all.
He doesn't care. He just hears a demon voice in his head. He's like, yeah, whatever.
I've not heard anything about that,
Right,
Flower.
no, that's fine. Just checking.
But I've also heard there's a reward for.
Reward, there is a reward. 10 gold a piece if you can bring back proof of what it is that's a problem.
No, it's not that much.
We need to remember to bring back proof this time.
Sorry, I was still talking though, so it was.
No,
it's almost like.
Sorry, we're the type of people who talk over each other.
We're actually the protagonists. So,
I see. Right.
This is totally my group of people, man. I love this camaraderie. I love that not anybody's like super pretentious. I love that nobody's like making people feel bad. You know, it's such a good vibe. Like to be around people that aren't like super judgmental, except if they are, it's in a funny way. You know, then you can like deal with it. This is like true, like deep down, I feel like just synergy. Like, you know, if they're not friends, I don't know how they aren't, because they just come off like the best friends. They all seem like the best of friends. Such a cool vibe. Such a cool vibe.
You are, Flora. Continue.
So it's not that much. So.
We'll let you continue now.
Okay, you continue.
Right. Okay. So
It's 10 gold apiece
Right,
for
what's
if you
it?
can find out
Right.
what the problem is and why
Right.
the fishermen are going missing that, and if you actually solve the problem for us before you even come back.
then there's another 90 apiece on top of that, taking it to 100
yes.
if you've dealt with the problem. But
100 each.
Not so
instead of
bad
500.
once
100
she
apiece,
finished
yes,
her
it's a-
sentence,
we're
is it, Greg?
Is there any pertinent information that you could give us that you, as the mayor of Rimming, may have ascertained?
well, not much we can tell. Exposition dumps the same stuff as the innkeeper was telling you. How gradually over the last 15 years it's been getting worse and worse and worse. Eventually the lake completely froze over. They've been doing ice fishing in the river for knucklehead trout as best they can.
I think we just kind of need to head up there and do some investigation.
Are you single?
Me? I am. Are you?
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah.
Yeah?
Bit of coincidence.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wait, what? Yeah.
It's a nice mask.
You're wearing? What's
Not
what's
really
the...
a mask, it's just my face.
Oh, it is.
But it is a mask. But it is a mask.
We all wear masks, don't we? And
No, we're not.
I'm not. I have a mask. I have a mask.
This is the
Make me
worst
invisible.
flirting I've ever seen in my life.
Layers of denial. Just we're down layer 10.
He knows he needs a mask deep down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, does he actually believe he's a dragonborn? If he has to put a mask on? What is going on?
Complex. You're such a complex. I just want to know your character.
Right. Well, nice.
No, please
Meet
continue.
you. What was your name, Flower?
Yeah, not even introducing. I was like, single? And
Domino Grin.
Domino Grin. What a peculiar name.
Are we all standing in the middle of this conversation?
Callie Jesterton's my name.
Can I come up?
Callie Jesterton.
Lovely name, beautiful name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dominoes.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one to know.
Yeah.
Are you from round here?
Near, around. Not originally.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just. The name sounds familiar. Why might I know it?
Ask her, like, what kind of
Kisser.
tradition?
You can't kiss.
It's a bit forward.
You can't kiss a woman
Just
without asking the permission first.
You
Great.
need consent, Greg.
Okay, I thought Greg was bad.
Greg.
Jesus, Greg.
Kiss.
Good. Honestly, trust me. Just
Grin. Oh, the healer Grin from down west.
Yeah, you've heard me. Yeah.
I have. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be quite powerful.
kiss her. Just kiss her.
Don't kiss it. Consent. I think we need to talk about consent.
Just
What do they say? Yeah, what do they say?
Oh, he's a healer. Lives out in the wilderness, and if there's problems, you go to him if you're really desperate.
Good. Trust me.
If you're really desperate.
Trust me. Kiss
Go on.
Kiss on the forehead.
It's a bit forward, and I'm here. I'm standing next to
I'd like
In the
to
room.
talk about consent.
Maybe just a little on the forehead.
On the forehead.
You have to ask the permission.
Do. Honestly,
Yeah.
just kiss her.
Don't.
No, it's a little forward.
give it-
I
In
In
think
fact, look, Podger, let's just, all of us, let's just leave these two to converse.
how about when I get off work, we go to the fishy taste and we have a meal, eh?
Okay.
Grin, huh?
Only if you're free. Yeah.
Right.
Like tomorrow or.
No, it's tonight after I finish. Yeah, I'd love to get to know you, especially here. It'd be nice to have you around the area and.
Yeah.
Useful.
If I get back in.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we're alive in 24 hours.
Hope so.
Look at Ben.
He's cracking up. See you in 24 hours.
Meeting with the man.
24 hours. Like I
so
said when I get
bizarre.
off work, it's the morning now.
It's
so
very
later
bizarre.
tonight.
I love it.
It's the time that normally people
She'll be
eat.
back at work. That's how.
I mean, we may have enough time to go to the glacier, deal with
All right, let's get out of adventure now. Let's get out of here. Let's go on the way. Well, we better get going then.
Yeah,
So we can get our dinner. Yummy.
That's right.
Yeah, so
bet
lovely.
beautiful, man.
Yeah, I'll see you. Yeah, see you soon. All right.
You
This is a good episode. This is funny.
All right, Grin is some pent-up stuff.
Yeah.
Then we need to...
I'm running out of the town.
We've got
running out of the town.
We've got time pressure now. We need to be back before dinner.
For Grin's date.
She has said you have heard.
Down.
Grin's
You have
date.
heard that it's a 3-hour walk to the glacier and 3-hour walk
That's
back.
enough time. We've got a couple
Got
of
me
hours to
tearing
deal
up
with
a
shit
little
there,
bit. That's so
and then get
funny.
back.
I love
So you
this.
set off towards the glacier to try and investigate the issue. After about half an hour of trudging through the snow, making your way up this frozen river, I need each of you to roll a percentile check. So that is your two d10s that you've got, that one and that one. Roll them together.
I've got 2 D10s.
Yeah, one is a percentile, one is a d10,
I got dot on 80.
and that one.
Oh wait, does the 0 count as a 0 or a 10?
I got all zeros.
Oh wow, you did get all zeros.
I don't know that was possible.
Does the 0 count as a 0 or a 10?
So does that mean I got...
It's really entertaining for me. I know there's so much technical things going behind the scenes, and you guys all feel like I'm entertaining you. But like when I'm sitting here, I'm watching this, being entertained by this, and also by the chat and our audience here. I'm sitting here and I'm getting entertained both by the chat and by Viva La Dirt League, and I'm like, like you guys are on point tonight. Can we just get some applause for everybody here live right now? I'm gonna put a 1 in the chat myself because I love you. Thank you for being here, chilling with me. I always have so much fun with you. Thank you for being here.
0?
0 counts as a 0.
Did I get 0 out of 100?
Yes, you did. Yeah, or 100. Some people
I
see
hear
it
many
as
voices
0
in my
100.
head, Kith.
That's not possible, though. That's
Thank you, Viper. Thank you.
That's what I did.
Are they the same dice?
Maybe
Sanders. Look at that.
They're
I like
the
what
same
Sanders did.
shaped dice,
Oh,
but
yeah.
one of them's got 10s and one of them's got units.
I got 11.
11.
It's all right.
All right, here we go.
Does that count as 9?
You got a 90 and then a 2, so you got 92.
Oh, I thought they were taking the place of 1. Okay, sweet.
That's the point
Wow,
of
you
being
see
a
from this camera, like it's interesting because I do a lot of editing, but like I'll tell you, like it's interesting from this camera. It's a different camera. Look at how bright it is. Like you really see how bright it is, and the other camera like tones it down.
percentile dice, so that one is the 10.
See the difference? That's crazy. Like it's actually very lit up. It's like here right now. I've got like all these crazy lights. Like check these lights out. Look at this. Like look at these. Like help me! I'm burning up. Yeah. Oh, there's my board. Oh, watch out. Okay. There we go. There you had a little tour. But like it's super bright here. It might not even look like that on your screen, but it's super bright here. And then I was just like imagining I'm there because I'm seeing these lights here. You know, right. You guys are nice and cozy on your couch, chilling out with good light levels, relaxing low-level ambient colors in the 2700 Kelvin spectrum. Chilling out. I got like 3 suns, 3 giant suns. Did you see Pepe see Hugh? Thank you. Thank you. Finally, we've got somebody who's sticking up for us that he exists. You know, Pepe has been waiting so long for somebody to notice. Now, Hugh, now listen. See, Pepe, I know I love Hugh too. I know I do because he's so perceptive. He sees everything. He saw what else? Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh.
I thought they were taking the place of them. Okay, so
that's the point of being a percentile guy. So that one is
shut up.
And one is the units column.
I got a 90 and a 2.
47, yes.
I got 92.
I got.
That's a 10 and a 3, so 13.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe what the dice? Come on.
I don't even see zeros on that one.
I need the 2 of you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
What?
You and you. Wisdom saving throw.
20, baby.
Hang on. Have I had a chance to do a bloody inspiring leader?
Maybe
that's right,
Watson.
And he is real.
We just got
thrust into that.
We just like.
You said you were gonna go towards the glacier.
16.
Hey, it's higher than 0.
Victini's only calling you 48% real. That's very offensive, he says. He says that's very offensive, Victini.
16.
Cool. 2?
2.
You die. You just straight up die.
You're starting to have a good time on this mission. You're feeling like this is going to be good. I'm enjoying. Like I want to find out what's the end of this river.
No.
Let's do this, guys. And you're like starting to really like, come on, let's go to the end of this river. Let's find out what's in this glacier. You're really keen to get there.
I apologise when I attacked you. Okay,
good to see you, buddy.
Off to the glacier.
Yeah.
Anyone else really pumped about going to the glacier?
No.
Yeah.
I'm super pumped about going to the glacier. I can't wait. Can we run?
What's going on there, Bob?
I just really want to get to the glacier, all right?
You walk for.
That's a weird thing to say.
Can I stop you for a second, guys? I want to do a bloody little speech here. So in times like this, when you're thinking of run, and that is why I always eat an icicle like this.
Oh, just
like
stop
a fish lish.
Like a fish lish.
I'm inspired. Thank you.
You often eat icicles, do you?
You're welcome.
When you eat icicles, that's how you got to eat them.
You are welcome.
I think I have not got rid of my hit.
No, I didn't either.
You've got your temporary hit points, 8 of them.
Yeah, we've been on a journey, Donnie. We are on episode 52.
The weather starts to get quite bad. It starts to grapple, which is a type of weather that I'm sure you're all familiar with. And it's definitely not just the type of weather that I learned recently and decided to use to make myself sound smart.
Say the word one more time.
Grapple.
Shut up.
Grapple. It's
so the
kind
weather
of like
turns German?
The weather turns German. It's kind of like soft hail.
No.
Why did you say soft hail?
Because I wanted to use the fancy new word.
Now we're intimidated.
I learned grapple the other day and I wanted to use it.
Now we're intimidated.
But now you've just said soft hail. Like we should know what that. Like what the f is soft?
You know what hail is, right?
Yeah.
You know what the idea of being soft is.
But
so imagine hail. Imagine hail.
Outrageous.
But like a softer version of it. That's this.
He said outrageous. I love it because Rowan's phone rang.
Disadvantage.
You mean snow? You mean snow?
Yeah, snow. That's the word.
Yeah.
No, it's like a different type of. Shut up.
Like flood.
Yeah, it sounds like snow.
Sleep.
Sounds like snow.
It's bad weather. It's bad cold weather that's kind of almost frozen-y bits.
Soft ice.
I love that we're explaining the hail. There's a lot of different versions of hail. This is why hail needs explained very thoroughly because hail could kill you. So that makes it very important to kind of categorize what type of hail you're dealing with. It wouldn't be an issue with any other, if it was just rain, and there were like big drops of rain versus small drops of rain, doesn't really hurt. It doesn't have the potential to crack your skull open. That's so. You're not really too worried about the categorizing the raindrops themselves. The hail, though, that's a different story. Just a different story.
What's it called again?
Grapple.
Grapple.
Okay, it's
Completely different story.
Snow. Harder than snow, softer than hail. That's how
Grapple.
Snail.
Grapple.
After about another half hour of journeying, you'll need to make another percentile check for me, please.
All of
Kid.
us? 73, what up?
65.
10.
I mean, what the like?
17.
60.
67.
All right, the two of you.
10.
The two of you need to
The
make
equivalent
wisdom
of a
saving
1.
throws. Wisdom saving throw.
15.
12.
I would love to be on this show, man.
You are really amped to get to this glacier. You're like picking up the pace, and we need to get to this glacier, guys. I don't know why, but there's something that we need to see this glacier.
Like, I would completely
Remember how
make a
those
fool of
guys
myself.
visited the glacier and came back real
It would
weird?
be a step in the wrong direction for me. I just couldn't handle it.
I'm sure that's not
Down it.
I'd break down.
Hey, Bob, slow down.
Break down.
No,
I'm not this
we
level.
got to get to the glacier because the grins.
Listen, I feel so sad in saying this because it goes against all my banana fountain kind of like vibes. But like, if I were to be in a room with these guys, I would just be like, oh, I'm going to mess up. I'm going to do something wrong. I'm going to say something wrong. It'd just be a lot of pressure. You know? And then what would that do with my shining career that I have right now? You know, it'd be hard, you know, with this reputation that I've built up. It's like, if I did that, whoo, what would I ever do? What could I ever do? Oh my God.
Dayton, we're going to get to the glacier.
Yeah, actually, everyone, let's run.
It could be gold. It could be rainbows. It could be anything. We've got to get there right now.
Okay, calm down.
Yeah, right now.
It's good to know that you're passionate about this.
I'm
But
so passionate about the
That
glacier.
wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter if they were laid back, Nikki.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're going to the glacier.
It'd still mess up, Nikki.
Oh my God.
To continue on upriver,
I like that Nikki's trying to make me feel more comfortable. Like Nikki's like, nah, they're just pretty laid back though, DG. And I don't. It's not about that. I'm sure they're laid back. I'm generally laid back too, and I'm going to get in a situation like that. I'll trip right over my face. It's a large face attached to a large head. Something bad's going to happen, and then what would happen? Nikki? It would not be good. It wouldn't be good. I want to so desperately, but I know I'd mess up.
Frozen solid. As you travel, you're noticing that there's evidence that there was once like ice holes here, like big gaping ice holes in the
big ice holes.
It'd be an international incident
that have since frozen over again.
You see me everywhere. Wait a second. This could be good for the channel, though. This could be good for the community. Because bad news is good news. So if I do something crazy, then, you know, what would end up happening is, you know, people would come in and be like, you know, but then what would they do? How would they stay? You know, how would they stay and endure this level of DG? Like, how could you?
I never felt it.
You stand me like I don't even understand how you could.
Yeah. Look, guys, I'm noticing quite a lot of ice holes over here. And I like
what's up with you right now?
Sorry, sometimes I sleep in
when
the
you say like ice hole, like a crack in the ice that's come back together.
Something that has been drilled into the ice to be fished through.
Like a big ice hole.
Ice hole. And then has since no longer being used and has frozen over, because they couldn't maintain it, keeping it open. It's so cold. Okay. You continue on another half hour. Another percentile check from everybody, please.
We know he's going to lose, so let's just let's get on with it.
Do I even bother into the ice hole?
53.
24. 15.
Oh. 11. Okay, so these.
All five of you wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh, what? Do we not have to roll over 50? Oh.
I got 50.
No, I've almost offended like everyone by watching with me.
20.
Check out Ben out.
Wow.
10.
We've proved this, by the way, with Viva La Dirt League fans. It's really funny because we proved this on the last epic NPC man, where we started off with like what 15,000 views, and then like by the time you get to the season we're at, there's like 3,000 views, and we determined that like 26% of Viva La Dirt League fans end up sticking with DG 360. By the way, those 26%, something's wrong with you. Go seek professional help.
The two of you are starting to get on his train. You're feeling like,
Let's
yeah, we
get
need
there,
to,
guys.
we do need to get to this.
He's got his date coming up.
This glacier's
I kind of want to get this
whatever
done.
it is, it's intriguing. There's some sort of mystery, and we want to get to the end.
Yeah,
Let's get this done.
Actually, I kind of do want to get to this glacier.
Yeah.
Shall
Really
we get
jazzed
going to
about this glacier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's do it.
I want to get
let's
to the
go.
glacier.
Guys, can I just suggest that we all just take a chill? I don't know why you're suddenly all.
What do you mean so negative?
I just don't know why. Like, why are you so excited?
Because we're gonna get it done. Oh, come on.
We're gonna spread the word.
Join in.
But you can't. What is that?
I also like that your telepathy only works with you growling as well. You can just talk normally.
Well, I can.
You
Why
could,
would
you could choose to.
Why would I not sound like a demon?
You see that in the ice now is not only the evidence of these fishing holes, but evidence of fishing huts that have been abandoned, and kind of some of them have fallen in and half been submerged before the river refroze back over itself. It's still not showing signs of being thin enough ice that you would be able to fish through it. So you keep going upstream. After about an hour, you're all starting to feel like you really need to get to the end of this. Even the two of you, everybody's now feeling like, yeah, we need to get all the way to the end. Whatever's happening, we need to find out what it is. And you're all a little bit manic and feeding off each other's mania somewhat.
In my mania, I'm busy tinkering on a ring, by the way. So I'm busy tinkering on a ring. That I just now, manically, I want to get it finished. It's been a project that's been in the works for a while. I'm like, I want to get it done. So I'm busy tinkering on a ring.
What ring? What? Is it ring of water?
Yeah. I feel like it could come in handy here. So I'm tinkering. I've got my Allen key and I'm tinkering.
And next time you finish a long rest, you'll be able to turn that on in case of instead of one of the ones that.
Oh shit! So it's like, oh shit.
Rob's like, I see what you're doing, and it's not going to work.
So, well, I'm tinkering, and I guess I'll move it back over.
Which would be totally fine once we've had a long rest. So,
can we go back to the town real quick?
While I'm tinkering, while I'm manically tinkering, I just have a long rest.
We really need to get to the end, but I'm first going to have a long rest.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Okay.
So I've told you that those things you get to choose every time you finish a long rest. Not in the middle of the day when you feel like you might need it in a second.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
Now.
Even asked me in the prep for this, like, can I just cheekily ask, is this going to be worth taking? Is there a moment that I might?
To be fair, you
and I was like,
us.
yep. I was like, yeah, there definitely is a moment when a ring of water walking might come in useful during this.
Can we have a rest? Arms up for a rest.
And then when he leveled up, and I gave him the Eyes of Charming and the Ring of Water Walking, and he had to choose one that he gets active for the day. He took the Eyes of Charming.
Whatever, I don't care.
Okay. After about 3 hours of walking, you can see the glacier now looming out of the darkness and out of the mist and fog and the significantly bad weather. You've actually, just about at the time that you're arriving, it starts to rolling thunders over the region.
Thunder or the sound of thunder?
I love the discussion on Jello.
Okay, sorry. Lightning.
Victini, your Jello's much too hard. You're not making it right, Victini.
The sound that accompanies lightning. You didn't see see the lightning.
Okay, so it could be the glacier.
Everybody make a perception check for me, please.
17.
18.
19.
Oh,
goodness, good rolls. Except for this guy.
This guy, right? It's because he doesn't want to get down.
For the 18 and the 19, as you're walking, you're looking across the river, and you're now starting to see that it's getting
it's like
thinner
a
ice,
three-dimensional reality,
right?
Right, Victini.
Fish through.
Rob's shirt does kind of do that.
It catches your eye that there's a bit of a shanty, a little hut that's on the other side of the river. River's probably around 40 feet wide at this stage. And you're pretty sure lightning flashes across the sky, and yep, that's a body. That's a body outside of that hut. It's somebody lying in the snow and not moving, and they wouldn't be doing that if they were probably alive.
Okay.
Sorry, can I everyone's attention for a moment?
Nah.
Why are we here again? I've kind of forgotten.
Investigate.
Just generally investigate.
Two things. We
It's
knew
like he has retrograde amnesia. Just always.
fishermen have been going missing, but then also we found out from Yaris that there is some magical anomaly here.
No.
Okay, you just follow along.
What about that is
when we say hit things, okay?
like what? Why are you going to that?
When we say hit things, man. Adam, man. Oh, Adam.
I don't care. This is to please Master
What would be an acceptable plot quest for you in D&D? If it's not a mysterious glacier that has thunder and lightning over it where fishermen are going missing.
But the thing was to just investigate it.
And
to help out the town.
There is a 10 gold reward for each of you if you come back with an answer as to what's going on.
General and
100 gold piece if you deal with it.
That's the answer I'm looking for is to just...
What's going on? Yeah, nobody knows what's going on.
Investigate.
To get gold, but...
not to kill the...
we get more...
Adam's like, don't forget, to get gold. He's the motivator. I love Adam Baradoon and Adam sometimes are one. It's very interesting. This loot lust. I think the loot lust ideas and the skits from loot lust probably came from Adam.
Gold for killing whatever's and stopping it.
Poor Rob. Look at Rob as they are discussing what actually it is that he legit just said. Poor Rob. Rob's trying to craft a narrative here. He's trying to give these guys something very immersive, and then Rowan's got to do something like this and just throw things right out of the loop. Adam's got to be his sarcastic self, cracking jokes because Rowan can't keep along. And poor Rob's standing here man, it took me a long time to write this and to craft this, and Rowan can't even remember. It's great.
If we can come back with information, we get 10 gold. If we come back and go problem solved, we get 100 gold. And the whole reason we're doing this is to get the town on board so we can go.
Okay, Barry. We need to make that
the song that we sung?
I remember. Okay. There's more of the specifics of. There's no specific thing with is just a general investigation.
We're just having a look.
We're having a look.
So
that's a pretty specific thing to do.
In the spirit,
it's not that specific.
In the spirit of investigation,
that's why I'm asking.
In the spirit of investigation, how about we go look at the bodies?
Yeah. I made a note, Mary.
They're telling you a bunch of people are going up.
Mary's got a great idea. Mary said that has to be the thumbnail, so I made a note here. And Pepe, please do not lose the note. And the note is to get that still from Rob's face and then blow it up. So it's literally legit. The thumbnail is going to be Rob's disappointed. Why am I doing this face? So we will have that for you, Mary. Right, Pepe?
Upstream to a glacier and going missing. They're not coming back. And so you've gone upstream to the glacier to work out why they're going missing. What's
kids, I feel like tensions are getting pretty heated right now.
Nikki's sticking up for her, man. Nikki's like, Rowan has ADHD. Leave him alone.
Calm emotions.
Hey, you know what? I've done this before. I'm guilty of this, Like I said at the very beginning of this, the irony is this, and you guys have seen it on this journey. I've had my Rowan moments, quite a few actually. but you guys have all stuck with me because you love me. You're there for me. You're giving me answers when I need the answers. Very similar to Rowan, what's going on here on this entire journey. I've had my memory gaps, and you guys have had to fill me in. To be fair, I'm gonna back up what Nikki's saying about Rowan. He's got kind of ADHD. Somewhat, I have that a bit. Okay, I drift from topic to topic. Some people get sick of it. Some people love it. In fact, most people here love it. Thank you.
I'm in a fountain.
Not really sorry. I do remember at the very beginning of this, when I was explaining about my experiences in history with Dungeons and Dragons, I talked about my dad. This is all documented on this entire amazing adventure that we're having. I do happen to remember that I said I somewhat similarly vibe or play like Rowan plays. I do happen to remember that. And I do get in this mindset sometimes. This time I knew what was up. So like applause to me. I'm just saying, like Oh, and I'm not underestimating Rowan's intelligence. I would never do that with a whole bunch of Viva Dirt League fans in here. Are you kidding me, Maddie? You guys would eat me alive. I'd be nothing left. There'd be nothing left of me. It wouldn't be DG 360 anymore. It'd just be 360 because everything would be on the ground in a giant circle, and it would be like a puddle of all the viciousness from every one of you killing me for doing such a thing. And I would never, ever even contemplate that in my wildest dreams.
Calm motion. Bodge is basically like, but where do I swing my axe?
We're trying to find somewhere to swing your axe.
When there's no specific goal,
there is a
specific
goal. Specific goal is go investigate the thing.
Yeah. Right. All right.
We've just seen a dead body.
Yes, and we should investigate the dead body.
I agree. I think there's no need to be quite that aggressive. It was like this is a very confusing thing.
No, it's not.
In general, D&D, you're not always completely up with the play.
Oh, I think I am.
I don't know if you could.
I think I'm always on top of the play.
Shall we? Where is the body in relation to? It's 40 feet away.
It's over the other side of the frozen river, 40 feet over the other side.
Let's go. Can I first, before we immediately go walking over said frozen river, just investigate that it's not going to crack as we walk across it?
Well,
my fucking ring.
Make an investigation.
Well, I was going to say I can fly over the river.
Fly over the river.
I can fly over the river.
As you do that,
You can fly over the river.
Okay, I fly over the river.
Great. I'm also going to investigate the river. And
I have a slate. I commit to a slate.
It looks like it would be thin enough that thick enough that it would hold your weight, but thin enough that you wouldn't want to go jumping on it. Okay. You fly over as Batman. And as you come flying over this way, you sure enough see a dead body of a Goliath.
Oh no! Oh, it's a Goliath.
Surrounded by quite a lot of blood, and the blood is trailing in this direction.
Please don't be Dirk.
So I
does this become a normal thing where he scouts like
ready
this?
for anything?
Keeping in mind that your allies are 40 feet away on the other side of a frozen river.
Yeah, maybe stay quiet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying very ready.
Currently flying above this guy, seeing what's going on.
I fly over him a little bit and just kind of have a nosing.
First thing you see with your dark vision and the occasional flashes of sheet lightning is that he's got an amputated leg. His left leg is completely missing, and that's where a lot of the blood has come from. It seems like he's probably bled to death. Yeah. The next thing you notice is that his hand is kind of stretched out into the snow in front of him, and he's drawn this symbol.
Okay, none of this.
First I thought that was.
None of this is going to be different. If we leave now, go back to town, get my ring, come back, it's all going to be the same.
What? You don't know that?
If we come back tomorrow,
you don't know
that? Come back tomorrow?
No.
But I'm not going to be as much help. Okay.
All right. Next.
I'll stay here.
All right, I gotta see the next one right now. I'm tempted to do 3 tonight, but I do have some fun for us after this, which is going to be interesting.
Come on in, I'm the mayor, I'm Callie.
We've heard some fishermen are going missing up near the glacier.
You've heard right, love?
Are you single?
I am. I'd be free for dinner or something later.
Yeah, like that.
I mean, we may have enough time to go to the glacier, deal with.
Oh, no, let's get out of adventure now! Let's get out of here! Come on!
I was going to say I can fly over the river.
You sure enough see a dead body of a Goliath. He's got an amputated leg. The next thing you notice is that his hand is kind of stretched out into the snow in front of him, and he's drawn this symbol.
If we leave now, go back to town, get my ring, come back, it's all going to be the same.
That looks like the start of a kind of a balls in the dick.
Bodger just strolls over, finishes the drawing for him.
And his final, in his dying thing, he does the refresh thing. He's like, oh, well, I'm here.
He doesn't quite make it. He doesn't quite make it. Okay, so that could be an arrow, or it could be a G.
All right, I yell back to the guys and explain what I'm saying.
You hear him over the sounds of wind and rolling thunder. You hear Bob shouting.
Okay, there's a dead Goliath. There's a lot of blood. Oh shit, he's missing a leg. There's also a weird symbol
I think we should probably just make our way over there, but very carefully and tentatively. Don't stay on the river. Get to the other side immediately.
All right. Who's going over?
I think we should go one at a time, probably. I don't want to go first.
I'll go.
All right. Dexterity check.
Oh, all right, Vincent. Vincent says he's back, Bob. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Not slip over as you step onto the ice.
10 plus.
10 plus your dexterity
Plus
should
my
be enough.
dex.
So can you just remind me where? So we're standing on the edge of a river.
Plus one.
That side of
And
the
the
river,
river-
just off of the board here.
Yeah.
Trying to head across the frozen river.
The river goes. Okay. That's 11.
11. You managed to make it across very slowly and carefully without falling on your ass. You managed to get to the other end.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad. Okay, I'm right. Yeah, that's fine.
How far did you say it was?
40 feet.
This is not going to be good.
Yeah.
And if you did try, you'd probably land with a thud and fall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk across and hope to help.
Dexterity check.
19.
These moments when you
make it
know a
across without too much
confrontation is going to happen.
What are you guys talking about? This is easy.
Oh boy.
You get to the other bank and see a dead Goliath.
You guys coming along?
I don't have my ring, so I'll stay here and have my.
Thank you, Maddie. Oh, Hugh gifted Maddie. Oh, look at Hugh like a boss. Hugh's still gifting. Hugh, you were on the Star Citizen stream gifting. You're over here on the Dungeons and Dragons stream gifting. God bless you. I'm going to give you some applause. Thank you, Hugh. You're a boss tonight. You're a boss tonight.
Sleep.
You're gonna sleep for 8 hours in the snow?
More than that, because it's about midday. Because you set off in the morning before his date tonight.
Oh,
so,
man.
Yeah, we need a date.
So you'd have to spend the rest of the day.
They just walked over fine.
Appreciate you, Hugh.
Let's do
That'd be
this.
fine, Greg.
Yeah, this will work out great.
Dexterity check.
I ready a rope.
You ready a rope? You got a rope out?
Yeah, just in case someone goes in.
Thanks, man.
All right.
18 plus your modifier, you should be fine. You make it across.
All right, here we go. Wish I had my ring, but apparently I can't put it on. Which doesn't make any sense. So I'm just gonna keep on going.
You're a dragon, right? Fly over.
Oh, I'm Dragonborn. And that's
You still got your mask on?
That's got my mask on.
As the master's that's like
It's frozen to my face.
Oh, that's great.
Just
Hold on 1 second. We got to applaud Vincent right now. Vincent sharing his real life with us. Vincent says, I'm on cloud 9. I'm swimming in the fountain right now, GG360. I never graduated because I had to work to help the family. I'm 54 years old now and just passed my GED. Congratulations. Way to go. Way to go, Vincent. Own it up. I like to hear that. That's awesome.
Very heavy.
It licks the outside. Sticks
Very
it
hard, as hard as the sea.
You gonna come across?
Yeah, take one look back at the town where I want to go back to for my hot date.
What's the name of the?
That's not true, Vincent. Listen.
What's name and love, man?
Victini, that's not true. Victini's like, he has good information that there is indeed no banana in the fountain. I repeat, no banana in the fountain. That is not correct. Everybody knows that every fountain needs a banana, for God's sake.
Banana fountain.
That didn't sound right. See, that's the type of thing I would do on this show. If I were to be on this show, that's what I would say. And then there would be gasps. And then could you imagine Britt would come over and smack me in the face? Oh my God, I couldn't ever do it. There's too much pressure. You understand? Too much pressure.
Any other name would smell just as sweet. Kelly?
Kelly,
It's
yeah.
Billy the Shake.
And our last
Spear Troll.
I love you. I love you all.
Okay.
Billy Wiggles.
One.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Now 1.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I should have gone back to the town.
I imagine that she's there.
But
You see, no, Britt hasn't even appeared once in this, right? But that I expect Britt to be there though. Let's go says Britt's there.
About
My
halfway
brain
across,
put
it's
her
like,
there.
I'm gonna make it. And then you turn back to look at the town. And that turning motion slips. You slip through. Boom! You hit the ice hard.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
Whoa, that's such good tile.
Smash.
Oh,
Into the water he goes.
Cool magic card.
Everyone get on the end of the rope.
You readied your rope, so you throw the other end in while you quickly ask the others to
Everyone get on the end of it.
I'm Batman.
Oh my God.
Oh no! Oh God! He's going in.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I've got a rope. I've got a rope.
Yeah, throw it in.
Get on the end. Get on the end. Okay, we all ready to pull?
Yeah.
We all ready to pull?
Yeah, go.
And
The rope hits the area where you've gone under. I need a.
Oh no.
I need a Constitution-based athletics check. So
Hammer's
on your
is
sheet,
great.
do you have a little
I love
dot
hammy
next to the word
hammish.
athletics on your skills?
Acrobatics.
Not next to athletics. Have you got anything? It's right under acrobatics. It's in alphabetical order. Athletics.
Athletics +2.
Do you have a little dot or anything next to it?
This is terrible.
No. So you're not proficient in it. So it's just a straight Constitution check.
20.
Yep.
18.
18. All right.
little
So
motion.
All right. Is it Klingon? I feel like that's
So
Klingon.
you are managing to fight against the current, which is trying to pull you downstream.
Hell yeah.
But you do take 6 points of cold damage.
Oh, okay.
And then now you can try and make a grab for the rope that has come through the ice hole and into the water.
When you get a rope in your asshole.
Oh, that's the worst.
And you're right. Oh yeah.
So you grab a hold of the rope, and the rest of you are going to have to try and like pull him in.
Do we have to do a strength check for this?
Yeah, you're going to have to do a strength check. One of you with advantage, or each one of you, and whichever you want, whichever way around you want to do it.
So we all.
You can all roll once.
I've rolled an 18 already, so
There you go then.
16. 3.
So with the lot of you, you managed to drag him through this one. It does break up this one as well. If you can take the ice off of that for me. Crunch.
Yep.
Can do it.
That's very nice.
He gets like pushed through this ice, and eventually it all bunches up in front of you until you get pulled out onto the edge. You take a further 7 points of cold damage.
Okay, dokie.
And you are shivering. You are wet and you are shivering in the frigid snow.
Oh, and heave! Heave! Oh, we got you, buddy. Oh,
You okay? Yeah.
Give me a kiss.
That's awesome, Maddie.
You're all right.
You're all wet and cold.
I don't know how to fix this. How do we fix this?
We need to get him warm.
Okay.
We need to get him warm.
Yeah.
This is probably the lightest time of day. In fact, every time it flashes, your wings give out, and you fall, and then pick yourself just.
I'm so Batman.
And it's getting like morning twilight sort of because it's about noon and the sun is almost cresting.
If I was to cast Firebolt just in my hands, would that warm them up enough?
Firebolt, I think you'd need to set something on fire.
Dragon says, hi, Nikki, all good. I saw DGB meeting it really.
How big is the shack? How big is the shack?
You can set the shack on fire if you want. Yeah, it's just off the thing. It's big enough for
Well, no,
one person.
I want to check the shack
Yeah,
first.
maybe tie her on.
Just.
I'm not going to immediately like,
You hear
boom!
screaming, a baby crying.
Okay, let's go and check the shack and then.
All right, I'm no longer Batman, and I.
You drop down to the ground.
Let's go have a quick investigation.
Like every time I do anything in this game, I was just expecting like a mine.
Grin, you take another 4 points of cold damage.
Ooh, I'm not gonna make it.
Lean in. Lean in.
Oh, you took a lot of damage just then.
We can become one.
Oh my goodness.
He's acting like it's comforting, but it's not comforting because he's still taking a lot of damage.
Wait, what just happened?
Alan laughed. Alan literally laughed during that.
Oh, you took a lot of damage just then.
We can become one.
He's acting like it's comforting, but it's not comforting because he's still taking a lot of damage.
Wait, what just happened?
He took another 4 cold.
Just still really cold.
He's wet and freezing.
Well,
so unless you give him something
Oh,
to dry, he's going to keep taking damage.
Alan was trying not to laugh so hard.
You check the shack out. It seems to be a fishing hut that is very bare bones.
So we had a proper investigation.
No, but he's really hurt. We need to set something on fire.
Or get him inside.
He's on 18 health. He's taking 4 at a time. How every turn or every wee while. Let's before we do like we've got a little bit of time to just have a little investigation about what the is around us for a sec.
So Bodger starts to investigate the body while you go to the hut.
Well, I go into the hut and just check there's nothing in here we might want, chests, etc.
You go to the hut. There is a very small
chests and gold and stuff, etc. Adam. So bare dude.
Thin cot that seems to have been his bed. And there's like a small chest of belongings that's just got a spare chain.
We endorse public shaming here, Victini. It's good for the soul.
Bring it outside.
It actually gets out negative energy, you know.
You take another 4 points.
No, he's wet.
Yep.
He needs to
We're different here.
The hut has now got nothing of worth in its inside.
Is there a fireplace in this?
No.
I straight up. There's not enough time to wait. I'm setting fire to the hut.
Up goes the hut.
Okay, a whole lot of useless shit that was annoying.
All right, so
and you should get close to the hut.
All right, and one more point of cold damage before you actually get dry enough or warm enough next to this fire to reduce the amount of damage that you're taking.
Okay. It was just a shitty fishing hut, and I've set fire to it. Let's go. Let's get you warm. Let's get you warm.
You're still wet, but you're close enough to the fire now that, given some time, you'll dry out.
Good, wow, nice and warm. Good. And let's warm up your back too. Little bum, nice and warm.
Good. I'm glad Dragons is feeling better.
Oh, good. Thank you. That's okay. Oh, thank you. I love you. I love you too.
I now also just have a little rifle through all the things that I tore out of the hut.
Yeah, it's very simple, meager, very humble belongings of a fisherman. Just like there's I was going to say a locket. There's not a locket.
Locket.
There's a small picture frame of his wife and kid, presumably. There's changes of clothes and underwear and some rations.
So no like potential spells that would be OP and help us in the upcoming battle?
I don't think this humble fisherman
Are you sure? I think most humble fishermen
level.
What was the name of that hunter? What was the very beginning of the campaign that on this? They're in the cold. What was the name of the hunter that turned into a bear? What was the name of him? Dirk. Thank you, Maddie. Dirk. Oh my God, that part was so good. With that reference, I can't even believe I forgot about Dirk. Dirk was awesome. I hope Dirk makes another appearance, for God's sake, especially with that locket. God, there's so many characters in this game that go past you that like you think about, like Frank and Dirk, Pearl. There's so many characters
on him.
Okay.
He's got fishing tackle, and while you were investigating his body, you find that he has a coin purse on him. If you wanted to take that,
keeping up to date with our adventure.
9 silver, 6 copper. There you go.
Not very lol.
More of a hassle.
Oh, who'd have thought a humble fisherman from a village where everybody's starving to death doesn't have gold on him.
How much?
Yes, Vanessa.
9 silver.
Yes, Vanessa
6
was
copper.
the furball
Which is
at the very beginning.
Just under 1 gold.
It's more hassle to actually put that in. You know what?
And what was Bodger's girlfriend name? Because at one point I confused Vanessa with Bodger's girlfriend, but Vanessa was the furball. Jessica. It was Jessica. It was Stephanie, or was it Jessica, or was it Stephanie? Now I'm confused. Stephanie. Okay, it was Stephanie. Stephanie and Liam. And Liam, the leather worker, they actually like insert into the epic NPC man sketches. I love when Liam gets in those skits. He's usually in Darkwood.
I'm just like,
if you borrow 6 copper from somebody else at the table, you can just put 1 gold.
Copper. What's up, midlife?
There you go. You can just put 1 gold in there now.
1 gold. Okay.
So how that happens is you find a pouch and you take it off his belt, you look in it and you're like, it's not really.
That brings me to 21 gold total.
Nice.
Next casino, watch out.
Bardoon's just like,
anything else?
full
Anything else?
copper, and it magically turns into 1 gold piece.
Any identity? Any looking at faces and seeing?
Dirk. You don't recognise him.
No, that's good. And it's not. Yeah, okay, good. I don't recognise him.
How close are we to the glacier now?
Make a medicine check, by the way. While
Can
can
we also just check to see what what sort of
there's so much that's happening in this. It's nuts.
Okay, cool.
That's plus
love
what?
it.
medicine.
Oh, the actual thing.
Have you mentioned what sort of wound he's received? Is it a stab wound or
his leg's missing?
Oh, yeah, is there?
Missing leg.
So, and
you can check it out if you want.
Yeah, let's have a look. I just want to see
medicine check.
Medicine check.
What kind of slice is it? Like what cut it?
And I wanted to investigate all this.
Almost definitely not.
All these guys just like you're trouncing over it.
this?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this?
He's died of blood loss. His
looks
leg's
like
missing.
the beginning of a cock and balls.
If I was to just dips his finger in the blood.
What do you guys think? Kind of looks like a G.
It's telling us to turn around, I think.
I think it's more like maybe this is a recycling centre.
Recycling.
This is a pretty good thumbnail, though, Mary. That's a pretty good thumbnail right there.
Let's have a little think about this.
That's not. It's definitely some sort of.
Do I recognize
circle
it
arrow.
as any magic runes or anything? Like he's starting to write runes.
Doesn't seem like it. Make
Still like the
an
close-up of
intelligence
Rob
check.
would
Just
be
straight intelligence.
20 plus
See if
2.
that look comes out right.
The
If I
obvious
can't get
ones
that
are
look
that
right, I'm
it's
going to use that
it's an
house,
arrow
Mary.
repeating
But I'll
itself,
try
and
and
then
get
he was
Rob's
clearly
look on there for
halfway
the
through a symbol
thumbnail.
here. You would ascertain that this one is a complete symbol. He's obviously finished whatever he was doing here.
A really nice circle considering what he was situation.
Yeah. And as Greg has pointed out, it could be a capital G.
Are we assuming this is blood? Written in blood.
It's written in his own blood, yeah. It could be a capital G or it could be an arrow. That's the only two things that it would be with your knowledge of Arcana. There's no like.
I think logically looking at that no one makes a G.
This
like
one,
that.
it's too.
That's an arrow.
There's too many variables. It could be anything unfinished like that.
Cock and balls.
Could be writing. If this is a capital G, then this is the beginning of something else.
GW.
Gwent.
Gwent.
It's not a G. It's not a G. It's definitely not a G.
I don't think it's a G.
I remember being at a D&D gathering, and my dad was playing with his friends, and they were going through this trying to discern like the writing. Like that always this part of the game always fascinated me, being able to like look at runes and translate them into your language, you know, what language your character spoke. There were so many different factors in determining whether you could read things or not. Like there would be quests where it was very important that you read something, but your character couldn't do it, and that could be the ruin of your entire adventure. Like you go down just because you didn't have access to the ability to read the ruin, which you know, Dungeons and Dragons can be completely heavy, man.
It's an arrow. It's like an infinity or a cyclical symbol.
Yeah. And he's trying to encourage us
The
to
word
recycle.
return comes
I
back
think it's
to
like
mind.
it feels like I was going to say go back.
Yeah.
Go back. Don't like.
Well, no, it's not turn around.
Maybe he's
it's
saying go back, prepare my ring.
Prepare my ring. It looks like a ring.
Or refresh.
Oh, damn it.
Reload the page.
What does that mean? What page? Like the page of a spell book?
Yeah.
Victini's going barbarianist.
Kind of the start of a cock and
You're
ball.
going barbarianist in chat,
Hey,
Victini.
he's drawing a penis.
Refresh the cock and balls.
Hang on.
Refreshing cock and balls.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, should we approach the glacier a little bit more and see?
So did you say the word return came to my mind? Kind of?
When he was saying it could be like go back, and you're like,
Yeah, and I
well,
go,
I did hear the word return.
What's some other words? What were some other words that were
E or a W that he's doing?
Yeah, that is
there?
a word I've heard in my brain. You know that demon voice in your brain that we all definitely have?
This could be
The
like
one that
come
speaks
back
to me has
later
said
type deal.
Yeah.
a few times, so.
Right.
What else does he say?
Talk. Live.
Various other things.
I got a couple.
Cock and balls.
Boy.
Yeah.
You're a pretty boy.
Cock and balls.
No mention of a cock and balls yet.
I
So.
think it's balls.
What kind of insight? What is a check to find more information about that? Is it?
Intelligence?
Bardoon would have been the best
That's
to
all we
do
got.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have a go anyway. 12.
Same deal.
Well done.
I say I got the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, great minds think alike.
You are all still very curious about what's in the glacier. Like something else is making you want to see.
Yeah, no, I want to go check out the glacier.
Yeah, let's go check out this beautiful, beautiful attraction.
Do we see, as that happens, do we see anything? I was already looking at the glacier. Do we see anything?
It seems like what you see is like this is the side of the glacier. There seems to be an entrance that has been worn away by the river coming out of this, underneath this little entranceway here.
We crossed this way.
Across the river there, and you've come over here. This is the corner of the glacier. This is all the wall of the glacier.
The glacier's that way?
No, this is all the wall of the glacier. The bit that's covered up here is inside the glacier.
So to go into it, we'd have to go back onto the river and then
round that way, it seems. But in that sudden flash, you see that there's a big pile of like broken ice and such that seems to have been chunked out of like a hole in the wall here. Maybe my mining equipment, maybe recently.
Oh, shall we go and have a sneaky peek?
Yeah, let's have a sneaky peek.
Sneaky
peek. I hope have you been next to the burning?
Can I just?
You've warmed off enough next to the burning.
Maybe we even do that.
Fire.
I'm just like I'm going to be 13 points for a while now.
Yeah, magic card. I like
do you want to heal yourself or Alan heal him?
Yeah, cure wounds is probably a really good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to cure some wounds on ALLUMNI.
I've just had the realization you probably didn't level up your hit points because you're using a character sheet, aren't you?
Yeah.
So when you leveled up, you get to add another 8 hit points. So roll a d8, the diamond one. Keep going this way. That one. No, this way. That one.
One.
Reroll. We reroll ones. In my games. 6 plus your Constitution modifier of -1, 5. So you add on 5 to whatever your currently is, and to your maximum hit points.
Wow. I'm on 18.
So what do we see in the little cave?
So you make your way up to the cave. You see that the entrance definitely seems to have been chipped away by about a month ago. You'd put it at by the amount that's re-weathered and things. Obviously by mining tools. In fact, you do see one of the discarded broken pickaxes with a broken handle next to this mining entrance to this cave. Can everybody make a perception check, please?
I feel like anyone who has detect magic should use it.
7.
11.
12.
6. And 10.
10.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Do you add anything to these?
Perception?
Yeah.
Your perception.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
that would make sense, wouldn't it?
That's weird.
So I had a 5. What was mine? 7.
It could explain why your rolls are always so shit if you're just
11.
using flat roll on the dice and not ever adding anything to it.
I got 11.
How are these guys getting like 24 sometimes? There's not even that on the dice. So 12 total. 12, 11, 10,
6.
15.
I think Rob's the only one who knows what he's talking about, and myself right there.
As you get closer,
that's kind of funny, man.
You notice that the ice as it starts to head into the glacier is no longer frozen.
I feel like
it seems
Rob
like once it's inside.
Being that Rob is the dungeon master here, I would also feel like Rob is the dude that knows it all with Dungeons and Dragons. I feel like Rob is just like, when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons, is like the go all to for Dungeons and Dragons, like anything.
There's a constant enough flow to the water that it's not freezing over. But that's not what catches your eye. There is
it's
an
crazy.
iridescent,
He like exudes it, you know, Maddie?
To the water in this glacier. That's what catches your eye.
Are we able to enter this way?
Did anybody get? Did anybody get 14 or more? I don't think you did.
Can I quickly kill before we go in? I'm literally just going to.
I'll pay attention now, dragons.
Healing potion on top of.
Just on top of.
Yeah, I'm just like. Yeah.
Healing potion. So cure wounds.
Yep.
All right. So D8.
You don't think he knows it all?
Wow,
Martini says he doesn't think he knows it all.
5
I think he does a lot of homework before each session.
5 plus 3. 8 points of healing.
Great.
It's a much better slosh of water in the face this time from his magic bucket.
It's probably going to freeze him again, though. It's going to freeze over and start doing damage again.
Who's Dingo?
All right, this oily quality is interesting to you, but and maybe it's to do with why the water in here hasn't frozen over. You're not too sure. Who's going into the glacier first?
Shall we all hold hands and go in together?
You're going in first. All right.
Are you sure? I'm drawn to the oil.
Yeah, Bob feels drawn to it.
Yeah.
Steps through into the glacier.
So does he have to go that way to get in?
No, the miners have cut away a chunk here.
Nice. Oh, this little bit in here.
I'm about to move this and show you the interior of the glacier.
Man, Rob's been really
you see
busy
inside
today.
It's oddly light. There seems to be a lot of mystical glow coming from light within the icicles inside. The first thing that you see is that there is a huge icy stalagmite
got a surprise after this.
just across the other side of this half-frozen river.
Oh, wow. So cool. Wow.
It's big.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is that? Oh, sorry, what's the word?
Stalagmite.
What is that? Oh, okay.
One of those.
On the ground.
One of these guys.
What's the one?
Stalactite.
Might up, tight down.
That's one.
Yep.
Okay.
Got to push towards the might. It's got to hang on tight.
Correct.
Is that a real, or did you make that up?
No, that's fine.
That is
Hang on tight. Oh, tights come down.
Yeah, tights come down.
Anyway.
Mights go up.
I didn't know that saying. I was like Ben on that. I had no idea that was a saying.
An opposite way around icicle, essentially, is what it is. You're looking at this huge.
Why don't we just call it that?
Yeah. All right. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing a slushy, semi-frozen river between you and it. Over here is a wall that's a wall of ice, but I'm not putting it there for camera reasons.
We got lit props right now. Look at these props. Got LED
If you're trying a little entranceway into the thing, you can make your way around this way, or you can try and cross over.
And you said this is quite light. Would it still be counted as dim light?
Dim. Within a radius, like immediately near the glowing mystical ice.
Let me get the Discord feed.
It would be bright.
Put in the look at SDG.
It would be dim like here and like
area.
dark in these corners.
I'm not sure about you, Greg, but
by the way, if you are watching on YouTube, go down below. I'll put the Discord link. I noticed actually if you go to my link tree, you'll see it there. We'd like to have more people in Discord chilling with us. Also, if you're live, and like just go down, push that link. We love having people chilling out and chatting in our Discord.
I really want to get in there and maybe sidle up along here and
occasionally
kind of
in spurts.
Let's do this. Start to sidle along this way.
Don't you sure you? Okay.
No, it's great. Let's get on in.
Yeah, let's get this done. Get back.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I need to go in.
Yeah. No, we definitely do.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, okay, I'm right behind you. Let's go.
Are you gonna fly around? Or?
Well, I don't know if I can. Because that's why I was asking about the light.
You can fly from where you are currently. If you get too close to this, it might drop, but you can probably up and over the top of it.
Okay.
Easy enough. It's like a.
I'm feeling like this is huge. I'm feeling like what's going to happen is this is going to be like a really big portion of the adventure, and like I hope we get into it a little bit.
Huge, big cavernous area inside.
Give it a crack.
Okay, we're imagining like roofs.
Yeah, big old ceilings way up here.
Well, then I polymorph into a bat.
Polymorph properly.
It's okay, Vix.
You can do it once per day. It doesn't cost you anything other than just the once per day.
Yeah, I could just fly.
It could be more stealthy if you are an actual bat.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I turn into a tiny wee bat, then because I don't want to just go, I'm Batman. Oh fuck, Ice Giant. I'm dead.
Also, by being
that's what it feels like, Magic Carp. That's what it feels like, exactly.
No, it's always still
the same thing.
No, you have to be in dim light to become a bat, but you don't have to.
Listen, we got lit stalagmites on this one, so yeah, we got a boss fight arena. That's what we got here. By the way, Magic Carp. We got LED lit stalagmite props in here. You know what I mean? Like something big's got to happen.
Stay in dim light as a bat.
Well, then yes, I definitely do that.
All right. So.
Oh God, Victini, don't you dare spoil me. Is that what
tuning
happens?
Into the abilities
I will ban
this,
you forever if you spoil me.
That's the first time I'm seeing him do that.
Yeah. Tuning into the abilities of the thing.
I just go, give me a second, guys.
How?
Squeakly. Squeakly.
That's what bats sound like, everybody, right?
Yeah. Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeak. It's a mouse with wings.
Wait, we're going to cut to green screen and here's an image of Ben as a bat.
Squeak, squeak.
Hey guys, I'm a bat again. Squeak, squeak.
Okay, come on, we're back.
What sort of bat are you? Like big bat, small bat?
I think I'm a small bat for stealth.
Teeny wee bumblebee bat.
Teeny weeny, just like, and I stick to the. I specifically want to go and explore and have a look around with stealth on my mind. I'm staying in shadows. No one can see me.
Invisible.
Let's find out. Roll a stealth check.
No one can see me.
As a
I'm telling you, Rob.
Oh, okay. Go on. I
No
see
one
how
can
this
see
works.
me.
Yeah, no one can see.
Correct.
Even these guys who watch you transform into a bat.
Where do you go? No, I'll roll a stealth. I'll roll.
You see that
20.
his hands.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Whoa!
All right, I'm just going to use this to get rid of that. No, I'm not actually.
God damn it. I was like, I know how it works a little bit. But I don't.
Wait, so we've done 4 of them? Is just only one more?
Only one more until...
Until Bob just explodes.
Until...
He's got a ticking time.
Imagine if he just goes...
inside his belly.
Imagine if he just goes,
Thank
and
you.
thus concludes D&D.
You've
You've won the game!
And everybody in the world stops playing D&D.
You managed to flip the 5 coins of D&D.
Can't believe it happened in one session. So
Okay,
you guys witness him, like, he's holding on to the outside of his jacket, and then as he's like starting to bat them and he's about to start taking off, his
Bob thinks he's a f***ing bat again.
his arms fuse to the leather of the wings, and then his body shrinks down and his face grows long and almost canine-like. His ears migrate up his head, which they're already pointy as an elf, but they migrate to the top of his head. And
Oh my god!
it's not even a remotely painful experience, but he likes to just fuck with you all by making out like it's extreme body horror.
Life is torture!
Has he done this before?
His eyes go real dark and small and beady, until eventually he's turned into a bumblebee bat, which are like literally only this big.
Rishi,
and then he just disappears into the darkness, and none of you see where the hell he's gone. Where do you go?
Oh, you still getting on
I kind of just do a bit of a look around. I just look around.
An anti-clockwise circumnavigation.
Being so...
I mean, you rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20.
You did get a super duper on stealth.
Check this corner.
As you,
I rolled a 29.
we've not made it past this bit. You won't shut up. Let me explain what he sees as he sees it, rather than just teleporting to the areas you want to check out.
But anyway,
but yeah, hurry up.
You're making your way over this way, and then with your echolocation,
yeah,
you have blind sight as a bat.
Of course.
Thank you, Let's Go. That was very nice of you. I appreciate that, especially towards Christmas time. I gotta save up. Kids need presents. Oh my God, there's so much work I gotta do this month to save up. I don't know how you all are doing. I don't even have my Christmas tree up yet. Psh. How many of you got a Christmas tree put up right now? Put ones in the chat. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, put ones also. I think I've said this, like, put ones in chat for like other stuff during this. So like I don't even know what's going to refer to anymore. Look at that. Everybody's prepared but me. Dragons, I have a 9. Neither of us have trees. That's what 9 is. Everybody knows that. Okay, Mary says 0, no tree. Okay, Hugh says no. Okay, thank God. Thank God. I thought I was the last one. Everybody goes so early anymore. I saw Christmas lights like literally the day after Thanksgiving, and I was like, are you kidding me? People got ready early around me. Like I'm too lazy for this stuff and too busy. It's a bad combination to be busy and lazy. Let me tell you. It's a bad. It's turmoil. It's turmoil every second of the day for me. Trust me. My brain's going a mile a minute.
And your blind sight allows you to paint a much closer picture of what's going on with this stalagmite of ice.
Yep.
And you realize as you're going past it and you're getting like this sonar, three-dimensional radar view of it, you realize that it's not just ice. There is something within the ice, a large humanoid-looking figure, and the densities of the different ice and bone is allowing you to create a much closer appearance of what it actually is. And you see that there is a giant skeleton encased within ice.
Here we go.
It's Kristi! I'm trying to tell the guys that I don't have human telepathy.
Oh, that horrible sound!
I have telepathy.
Okay,
yeah. So I just send it to their minds. Ice giant. That's it.
Just ice giant.
That's the only warning we get?
Just one at a time as well, because it's not a group thing. No, you just pick them out one at a time and just go ice giant.
Telepathy. Squeak, squeak.
No, I don't do anything. I go, oi, guys.
You guys were shuffling along here as well, by the way.
How far does he shuffle?
You were shuffling this way while he did that thing. And you guys were just staying.
The great thing is we know he's going to stay frozen, so it's fine.
I telepathy into one of them and get them to pass it along, or into all of them, whatever. And I go,
oi, guys, it's me. It's Bob. I'm a bat now. I just used my bat sonar to check inside that ice. There's a flippin' frost giant in there. Squeak, squeak. Be careful. Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeak.
It's frozen in ice, but it might not be forever. I don't know. Squeak, squeak.
Are you having the same daydream as me? Or what?
Are you hearing that as well?
Flutter, flutter, flutter. Where are you going at this point? It's kind of with your blind sight, dark vision. You can probably see out to about there. So where are you going? This way, this way.
Man, this guy. I got this right now. I got this whole vibe right now.
I think I'm like go around here so I can see in here.
I mean, like, we went from drawing a penis on a piece of paper for an entrance. Then we, like, that was just, like, we didn't expect much after that. You know, like, we just saw we just saw stairs going up to, like, a giant, like, drawing of cock and balls. We didn't penis papers. We didn't expect anything after that. And then boom, you got this very like beautiful, eloquent, like you got the lit stalagmites, you got a giant skeleton, like you got all this wonderfulness after, after the cock and balls drawing.
I don't go in there, I just see.
Squeak squeak around here into the area there. Nothing catches your eye.
Can I? I'm very aware that we're still on a ledge. I'm making a beeline for safer ground.
Yeah. You've made your way over to the corner over here.
And then I'm holding his cape as well.
Manny's winning the night. Manny might be MVP of the night
That is
for
good
comments.
advice. Be slow with you. No, darling, don't shake it.
Keep going. Okay.
Oh God! What? You're talking about my cape. I'm sorry. Okay. Just keep going.
And then I kind of investigate around here more with my sonar. Just gun anything. Hello.
As you do so, you head over the top of what seems to be another stalagmite sort of thing, but with the top cut off.
Yeah.
And as you approach it, you can see that there's something glistening within it. And then you recognize this location. This is a pool, and above it, drip, drip, drip. Return. And the oil starts to gloop up out of the pool, and it no longer is able to contain it, and it starts to pour out the sides.
Oh, just as we arrive. God.
About the same time, you hear a. About the same time, you also hear a.
What are the chances?
From the ice behind you.
Off.
Okay, I go. And then I go.
No, you don't.
I go. And then I just f***ing beeline back to Paradise.
Legs in this way.
Yeah. And I guess I can stay that way for now.
Victini, you're so mean now.
Fly over this pool
Pepe's
here.
He's very real. He's very
you see
upset
that
at you, Victini.
the water in this area is kind of swirling round and round, and it just seems to be swirling round. There's not enough to make like an entire vortex.
If you want to ban him, it's up to you.
But it's not going anywhere.
Pepe,
it's certainly not draining that way.
If you want.
Okay, well I swing around and I land on one of these stalagmites, just kind of hiding, stealthy. And I again, telepathy, go, hey guys, Bat Bob again. There's some bubbling pits of oil that I find incredibly attractive over there.
Huge chunk of ice falls off here, into the water,
if I gifted you a sub, I would take it back after those remarks,
Remember the
Victini.
giant skeleton? He's time to break
Thank you,
out.
Hugh. We even saw him tonight. Right, but Victini wasn't here.
Well, I think that will do us.
We have to mention this because since Victini's got me on this judging, like I feel like I'm on America's Got Talent and Victini is like Simon Cowell or some shit, right? Like I need to worry. Watch out. But I'm judging you. I'm Simon Cowell. You're on the stage right now, Victini. What you think of that? I'm judging you, right? Because Pepe's got the tickle sword. You better watch out. Pepe's gonna use that tickle sword all over you. Well, I know it's the mod sword, Pepe. Don't you know what I'm saying? Jesus.
Grin, we need to get back for your date.
Yeah, I was thinking about time. Okay, let's go.
Q saw Pepe tonight.
So,
out of the top of the ice comes a huge skeletal hand.
What time was your
Which then
Good, you should feel pain. You
grabs
should
a
feel
hold
pain,
of the ice on the
Victini.
other side and starts
tears off a chunk of it and just drops it.
We need to get you ready.
Another icy skeleton hand.
So where do we
Greg, I love you, mate, but I don't want to get ice thrown at both of us, so I'm stepping away from you for a second.
That makes sense.
Hide between some stalagmites over here.
I'll back up into.
I'm hiding behind one of them.
Huh. We've got our information.
Huge chunk of it falls off into the water. And now you can see the upper torso of a frost giant.
10 gold isn't bad.
A giant. You remember what the last time they got into it with the giant? For God's sake, it was here. Hold on, I'm gonna type this up. Frost giant. This. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna, and here you go. Like, this is what they're facing on the next episode right here. Frost giant, yo. Remember that hill giant? Man. Oh, man. That's gonna be crazy. But I got something special planned. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks very much. Don't forget to like and share. We got to get back to our live stream. Thank you, everybody on YouTube, for watching. Don't forget to like and share the vids. We really appreciate all the help. And it's just been one hell of a good time. I can't wait for the next one.